This Oppikoppi now attracts a growing number of international acts from around the globe. The festival brings in some of the biggest names in contemporary music. Recent years have seen bands such as Eagles of Death, Metal, Deftones, Wolfmother and Cat Power grace the stage. Oppikoppi 2018 Nomakanjani is happening from the 9th to the 11th of August this year. Well, to share more on the festival, we chat to Theresho Selesho, the CEO of Matchbox Live. Thank you so much for coming to Morning Live.
Thank you for having me.
So the people have spoken and it seems like Oppikoppi has listened. Give the people what they want. Loosely translated, bafe.
Bafe.
Why was it moved in the first place?
We tried a few new things last year. We collaborated with another festival in the Cape to try and share international acts and also see if we can grow the festival circuit in South Africa around that time. It didn't really work out for us. We are a festival that was born in August, that belongs in August in the bushveld, and that's why we moved it back to its original dates, back to our roots.
All right. Now, a lot of people, I think, find it a bit difficult to pin down the kind of festival that Oppikoppi is, and I think especially people looking from the outside in who've never been and gone to experience it.
Sure.
How do you classify it? I think, I mean, conceptions or perceptions that I've had about it is that it's just, you know, for people who love, you know, bundu bashing, who love to walk around barefoot,
sure,
who don't care about makeup.
We've got
Am
all
I
sorts.
right or wrong?
We like the perception and the misconceptions as well. We'll take them all. So Oppikoppi, if I can pin it down, it's an alternative festival. It's for independent thinking individuals. It's a space where you can celebrate freedom and different identities as well, and a space where you can get out and discover new types of music, meet different people as well, and leave your inhibitions back home, back in Jozi, Pretoria, wherever you're coming from as well, together and celebrate art and music and just discovery as well.
This year's theme is Oppikoppi Nomakanjani. Expand on that, elaborate on that for
So
us.
every single year we honor South African legends as well. So we either will take a name of a song, a part of a lyric as part of the theme for the year. So last year it was Me Now the Mango Picker from Carlo Mombeli's song Me Now the Mango Picker, and this year it's the legendary Brenda Fassie from the Nomakanjani track. So the Nomakanjani, no matter what, we keep pushing, we keep going on, and we strive to push boundaries as well. Nomakanjani.
Well, the performances are always, I think, something that people go crazy over when it comes to Oppikoppi. What's your lineup looking like this year, and what's the mix?
The lineup is very eclectic. There are a lot. The music scene is in an interesting space at the moment. A lot of young talent that's coming out, that's collaborating and doing a lot of stuff internationally. So this year we've consolidated and we've got a fully South African lineup that we're showcasing as well. We're celebrating 24 years. We're nearly a quarter of a decade next year, which is a big milestone that has been celebrating the heritage of South African music. So you can catch people like Polisikar this year, Shoma Jozi. We're honoring the legendary Oliver Mtukudzi. Every single year we honor a legend that we like and that we think has made a big dent in the music scene as well. And it's a Pan-African festival. It's not just a South African festival. So we're hailing and honoring the living legend and the heavyweight Oliver Mtukudzi this year. We've got guys like Umuzi, Cornelius who are playing, the Hellcats are playing, Wolf. We've got a ton of different music as well, multiple stages. We've got the jazz stage, we've got a stage where it's a more intimate setup as well. So there's a little bit for every single person as well, whether you're coming from the electronic side, house side, rock side, or the hip-hop side, there's a bit of everything as well. And we cover a wide spectrum from early 20s all the way till, I think, our oldest person is 78. And
Sure.
he's cycling to Oppikoppi for the 6th time from KZN this year as well, which is, it gives him life, he says, yes, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Sure.
You know, this festival happens once a year, and you did mention that Oppikoppi belongs in August. You guys did kind of try a few things, but people still wanted what they wanted.
Sure.
Is there any possibility of sort of expanding its repertoire into other countries? Or
We'll never say no to that, but at the moment, it's a deeply rooted South African festival. It's made its mark. It's a big legacy festival. It's a heritage festival, and it belongs in the north, in the little town called Northam. A lot of people don't know that little town, but we call it Northam Rock City because that's where a lot of things happen as well. And we descend upon that little town for the period of 3-4 days to have an amazing time. And we've showcased the greater part of Limpopo to the rest of the country and to the rest of the world as well. And it's a space where, it's a special space where you can celebrate music and creativity in the middle of the bushveld. So the setting by itself is something very special, something that you can't really move around, expedite to any other part of the world or the country as well. Right. So our hearts reside in Limpopo.
All right, quickly, ticket details before we
Ticket details, tickets you can get still at CompuTicket and plankton.mobi as well. Tickets are still available. Festival gates open on Thursday. Campers can start moving in on Wednesday. So we've got, if you're not a camper, you don't want to bring your own gear, or you don't have gear, we've got tented hotels, glamping.
I'm a glamper.
Glamping. We've got options for days for you as well.
Okay. I'll wait for the free tickets and then I'll come glamp. Thank you so much for making the time to
thank you very
chat
much
to us,
for having
and all
me.
the best. That was a Matchbox Live CEO, Theresho Selesho, speaking to us about Oppikoppi 2018. Nomakanjani, it's the theme for this year, and it's happening on the 9th to the 11th of August this year on a farm that's located a few kilometers from Northam in Limpopo. All right, it's time to take a look back at what you've been saying on our social media platforms. Let's take one last look before we say goodbye. Wamweti says during World War II, the army used to stop here at Wolfmother to have coffee since they were Dutch and called this stop Koffiefontein. One says, hello, Morning Live. I'm working with a lady in Port Elizabeth at Fanza. She is so proud of Koffiefontein. There is not a day that she doesn't talk about it. She is from Koffiefontein herself, and her name is Suzanne Monkeys. Shout out to you. And the last one is a picture, and here is the mayor issuing title deeds to residents of Koffiefontein. Thank you so much for reaching out. And this is the last one. Thank you so much for putting our town on the map. Wait to read about the mayor's vision 2021, which is going to pioneer inclusive growth and shared prosperity in the fourth industrial revolution. So all things positive around Koffiefontein. Thank you so much for all those awesome responses, and of course thank you to our phenomenal guests who made the time to come to talk to us on the show about varying subjects. Well, Leanne and her team, Sakina, is back tomorrow on the show. Be sure to catch it between 6 and 9. For now, we play out with a performance. Cheers.
You know, my love you want me. Uma ukona. Usekele ni wami. We are fana. Nepane mane pa.